Listening Library presents Pretty Girl County by Lakita Wilson. Read for you by Joniece, Abbott-Pratt, and Tyla Collier.
To the Prince George's County Memorial Library System, especially the Fairmont Heights branch and Spalding, who kept books in my hand and stories in my heart growing up. Thank you. 1. Summer. Girls like Reya Samuels always come from Prince George's County. If she were from Montgomery County, where generational wealth flows like water, the other rich black girls would be calling her over the top for driving around in that flashy pink Audi. And if she came from Fairfax County, she'd be one of the only black girls with money, period. But here in Prince George's County, girls like Reya Samuels are expected to flaunt their money. Encouraged, even, because most folks around here didn't start out that way. It's a whole thing to show everyone you finally made it. Imagine huge homes sitting on honest-to-goodness golf courses, multiple luxury cars tucked inside 3-car garages, catered backyard barbecues. Here in PG, almost everyone you know is chasing a check or running up the bag. "Summer," my dad likes to say, "never make assumptions about someone's pockets. Some of those people living in those big houses don't have enough left over for furniture." I'm not convinced that's exactly true. Back when everyone's parents made them invite the entire class to birthday parties, I've personally witnessed the following: furniture that doesn't slide across the floor when you bump into it, original artwork on walls, live-in housekeepers. Some say Prince George's County, Maryland, is a place of infinite possibility. And I guess that's sort of true. Every day there's another black doctor, politician, or entrepreneur moving into a neighborhood tucked away behind ornate cast-iron gates. Practically every time I scroll socials, there's a new started from the bottom post featuring a kid from my high school hanging out in the bowling alley in their basement or lounging on an inflatable flamingo in their Olympic-sized swimming pool. Me, personally, I know nothing about this kind of life. I live in PG County, too, except I started from the bottom, and I'm still there. Shall I introduce you to Seat Pleasant, Maryland, where our cast-iron gates are significantly smaller and attached to our windows, where bus stop benches provide seating for the overworked and beds for the unhoused, where dead-end streets become football fields, and someone's grandma runs a corner store out the side window of her house? In Seat Pleasant, swing sets are dangling metal chains without rubber seats. Basketball hoops are missing backboards, and kids are more likely to climb the hills of an evicted neighbor's furniture than a jungle gym because no one's coming to rebuild the playgrounds. I may be attending the same high school for talented and gifted students that Reya Samuels does, but trust and believe we are not the same. Not anymore, at least. Which is why I don't pay Reya any mind when she walks to the podium in the middle of lunch to remind everyone to come out for the annual school fashion show auditions next period. Just so you know, I've convinced teachers to issue 30-minute passes for any student who wants to audition. How's that for school spirit? She says in that fake pep rally voice of hers. Thunderous applause immediately rips through the cafeteria, showering the stylish queen bee with gratitude and reverence. Listen, Reya Samuels and that $200 cashmere sweater she's rocking well into the month of April just aren't relatable enough for my applause. She's busy lording over the cafeteria, offering the student body an opportunity to participate in a carefree after-school activity. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at the cafeteria table closest to the trash cans with my friends Amara and Reed, working like a dog on an extracurricular side gig so I'll be able to afford college come fall. I got into my dream school, Spelman, but even with financial aid, paying for everything is going to be a stretch. Food, books, transportation to and from the ATL. This side hustle and my shifts at my dad's bookstore will put a tiny dent in it all, but let's keep it real. Until I'm rocking the white dress at new student orientation, there's no guarantee I'll have enough money to go. The Sims developers put out a new game patch last night, so we need to update any glitchy inventory before our subscribers start complaining," Reed announces. Back in middle school, I was a die-hard Sims gamer, willing to lose sleep and sanity to keep my Sims characters well cared for. But when I linked up with Amara and Reed sophomore year, they showed me how to turn my obsession into dollars. After they taught me basic graphic design skills, we began designing cute custom clothes for characters and charging superfans a subscription fee to access our inventory. We don't bother recreating any of that preppy mess that comes with the base game either. We specialize in replicating high-end designer drip, oversized Balmain sweaters, Hellasy bell-bottom jeans, Jordan sneaker dupes, platinum Cuban link chains, diamond-encrusted Patek watches, Moncler, everything. We reel customers in with the designer dupes, then I sprinkle in the real gems, my original concepts. Leather over-the-knee boots, faux fur bucket hats, belts with seatbelt buckles, glittery accessories, all by Summer Watkins. Kids and adults alike flock to what we're offering, since finding custom content by and for Black gamers is rare in the gaming community. So far, we have over 300 subscribers. Easy money, since the three of us love creating new content. Except on patch day, when the Sims developers update the game and drama breaks loose, forcing us to scramble to ensure our CC doesn't glitch. Our subscribers don't want to hear that we have frivolous stuff on our plate either, like passing calculus or finishing high school. If they paid their hard-earned $2.99 a month, then they expect playable merch, no excuses. Amara, who is sitting across from me, pulls up Sims 4 Studio on her laptop. "Reed, you search for any broken code strings, and I'll go behind you and fix them." I pop a French fry dripping in melted cheese in my mouth and turn on my iPad, ready to pitch in wherever I'm needed. Should I send out an announcement that an update is coming? Reed shakes his head. "Amara and I can handle updating the old stuff. Summer, you should keep working on the new collection. We promised we would have the School's Almost Out drop by the end of the week." Enough said. We all get busy with our individual tasks. Amara, who refuses to wear her glasses, squints while she runs her finger across her laptop screen. Reed's typing fast. I'm sketching a designer top that caught my eye in these very halls last week. I am so absorbed trying to get a sleeve just right that I pay very little attention to someone behind me yelling, "Go long, bro!" until a brown leather football sails over my head. Then someone's muscular, 200-pound body crashes into my back, shoving me into the table and knocking the wind out of me. My chili cheese fries fly all over the table, and my open milk carton spills, sending a chocolate stream straight for Amara's motherboard. She screams and starts swatting the milk back in my direction. Reed swoops up both laptops, but trips over the fallen football on his escape from the table. He falls on his butt hard, with both laptops still intact. He holds them up over his head like prize trophies. That's when I realize my iPad is sailing toward the table's edge, and after that, to the cold, hard cafeteria tile. "Somebody get my tablet!" I scream. I can't afford my own laptop like Amara and Reed, and I haven't quite figured out how to jailbreak my school-issued Chromebook. My iPad is literally all I have to work on content for our business. The kid who crashed into me in the first place dives for the iPad, catching it just as it falls from the table's edge, and walks it back over to me. "My bad, Summer." I grab my tablet from him and mumble a quick thanks before realizing whom I'm sending gratitude to. Sean Sauce Levi, the male version of Reya Samuels, right down to the good looks, popularity, and very deep pockets. "Is this yours?" he asks, handing me my sketching stylus from under the table. I stop myself from biting my bottom lip. "Oh, yeah." Our fingers graze as I take my time getting it back from him. Listen, I know I just talked all that mess about Reya. If we want to get technical here, I should detest Sauce for the exact same reasons. But he's just so fine. And unlike me and Reya, we don't have personal beef. His friend Bryce shouts, "Yo, Sauce, what's taking you so long? Run that ball back, bro." Just like that, I'm reminded why my secret crush on...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?